Perfect, 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 perfect.
What's up, guys? It's Coach Jordan back with another workout at home briefing. So today's workout is two parts. Part one, we've got some squat strength work to do. You're going to do that with one or two modalities. Either you're going to front squat or you're going to do some variation of a goblet squat or dumbbell or kettlebell front squat. So version one is just like last week. So we're doing this on an EMOM timer. We're going to set that EMOM timer to go off every 2 minutes. So basically, you squat, you do your 10 reps of your front squats, and then you get to rest for whatever time you have left in the minute you're in, plus the next minute. So minute one, you have 10 front squats at 63% of your best front squat. Minute two, you rest. All right, so if you do not have access to a bar and plates, but you have your dumbbell, your kettlebell, instead of doing a set number of squats at a set weight, you're gonna take as much weight as you can get onto yourself, and you're gonna squat for a time period. So last week, we squatted for 40 seconds. This week, we're gonna squat for 45 seconds. If you did this last week, you know it was brutal, and now I'm giving you the opportunity to get more reps with the same weight. All right, so that's the intent with that option B for the squat. So option A, we have front squats at 63%, which is a little bit heavier than last week. Option B, we've increased the time range from 40 to 45 seconds, which means more reps at the same weight. So that was part A of today's workout. Part B for today's workout is some strict gymnastics strength. So we have another EMOM. This time we're going to do max reps unbroken. So basically, you're going to get into each of these exercises and perform good quality reps until you can't perform good quality reps anymore, and then you stop within that minute. So minute one, we've got strict handstand push-ups. Minute two, we have strict straight leg ring rows. Now, some ways to scale those. If you are really solid at both of those movements, you can scale up a bit, and you can do handstand push-ups with a deficit. That means your hands would be on plates, you'd go through a greater range of motion. And the same thing would be true with the ring rows. We would elevate your feet, so your torso is below your feet, and you do elevated ring rows. Now we can make those movements a little bit more accommodating to wherever your skill level is at. By instead of taking the plates and putting them under your hands, you can take some plates and put them underneath your head and go reduced range of motion handstand push-ups. That would imply, of course, that you're really good at handstands. You just don't have the strength to do full range of motion handstand push-ups yet. Then we can also scale back the ring rows to a bent knee ring row, which means that your body would be flat towards the floor, your knees would be bent, but it's still a little bit more difficult than doing them standing. Now we can scale it back one more time. We can work on an overhead press with dumbbells, and you can do that with a strict press, you can do that with a push press if you needed to. It's up to you. You can also, if you only have one dumbbell or one kettlebell, you can modify that to do reps on your weak side and then match on your strong side, again with either strict press or push press. And then with the ring rows, we can switch that over to a standing ring row variation, or we can do a single arm row variation. Again, if you don't have any rings at home, or you don't have a way of making kind of a barbell row setup, you can do single arm rows instead. All right, guys, looking forward to seeing how everyone does this workout, and we'll talk to you soon.